guys, and welcome back for another video. Today I wanted to do a fun little video, a little haul video from my trip down to Tampa Bay, Florida. I did visit some fun fabric shops, so you're gonna learn some awesome fabric shops that are located in the St. Pete's area of Florida. But yeah, so I'm just going to kind of give you the foreground of this trip to Florida. It's been a while since we spoke, so of course I have to update you. So me and Bethany with Craft with Bethany and Diana, who is Eloise and Ezra, those are their Instagram handles. I will leave links for them down below. We did just a fun little girls trip, no stress, no sewing, just hanging out. We had a few little like projects that we were working on that we did like on the beach and stuff, but we didn't bring like our sewing machines like we did last year when we went to Blue Ridge Mountains, and we went it was the 6 of us who went there, and we had like a sewing retreat sort of, which now that I think of it, I don't think we went to any fabric shops, which is a shame, because going to the fabric shop was so much fun. So the fabric shops that we went to, I will leave links to all those places in the description box. There was only 2, not too many. There was one that we went to and it had closed literally 3 weeks before. Like 64 years of being in that location, and they just closed up shop. They retired, and it was such a bummer because it was like, why couldn't you sell the business? You know, like, why are we closing down entirely? Like, ugh. Anyways, whatever. We were looking through the windows and everything, and we're like, there was fabric still in there, and it was just like so, you know, frustrating. There just isn't enough fabric stores, especially in my area alone. I only have 1 fabric store, and then we have a very small section in Walmart. Canada just doesn't have like the economy to support something like Joann's and Hobby Lobby's, so they just don't even bother coming over here. They're like, we're not even gonna try because other businesses have come and they have failed. So anyways, me, Bethany, and Diana, we went and we rented an Airbnb down in the Indian Rock area, and we just kind of hung out at the beach, went out for dinner, you know, just kind of took a mommy break from our lives kind of thing, you know, because I have 2 children, they both have boys, and it's just, sometimes it's just nice to be independent. I never had flown anywhere on my own, so that was a new experience. I'm happy to say that I survived, but and it also has given me the confidence that if I ever needed to go somewhere again, then I can. And it only took 40 years, because I don't know if you know this, but I just hit the big 40, which, wow, I almost feel like a superhero. Like I've come so far. Like, look at me, I have made it to 40 status. So I wear it as a badge of honor, and I'm letting the grays grow in because of that. I have been here, I have done some stuff, I have made humans. Anyways, we're gonna talk about some fabric. Okay, so the first place we went to is, of course, we have to stop at Joann's and Hobby Lobby because, you know, they're everywhere. But Hobby Lobby didn't have their fabric on sale that week, so that was a total bummer. We just took a peek to see if there was anything like in the clearance bin. I did happen to get some buttons. Those were on sale, and like zippers, but other than that, we didn't pick up any fabric there, so Hobby Lobby was a bust. But we did stop at Joann's, and there was a huge Joann's at this one. I think it was in Tampa. And I just only got 1 fabric because, of course, it spoke to me. If you know, you know. Yes. The flamingo and the hibiscus flowers, or hibiscus, I don't know how you say it. Maybe you can tell me in the comments below. Is it hibiscus or hibiscus? I don't know. But this is a gorgeous canvas fabric. So I'm envisioning a gorgeous beach bag, because I did make a beach bag. I just don't love it, you know? When you can make your own stuff, you should love what you are carrying, you know? So I got this gorgeous canvas fabric. I only got 1 yard because it is like, I don't know, like 80 inches wide. So I could get a couple beach bags out of that, and I feel like that's enough, you know? And then that's it. That's all I got at Joann's. I did get a Wooble kit there. If you've never heard of Woobles, I'll put a picture here of a Wooble. And I just kind of made that on the beach. And then we did stop at Walmart for other things, but I just wanted to show you quickly what I did get, because I snagged a fat quarter because it was so cute. And if you don't already know, I have a little boy, he's 10 years old. We love Mario in this house. So I just bought the rest, and there was only 2. But this kind of stuff, you won't find licensed fat quarters in the Canadian Walmarts. They're all very babyish, if anything, you know, just cute little prints and stuff. So I was like, oh my god, because I love Mario and so does my kids. So, you know, a fat quarter, you can make a little wallet, or, you know, there's a lot of things you can do with a fat quarter. Okay, and then we went to a shop called Fabric Smart, and it is primarily a quilt shop. So they have a lot of wovens, but they do carry some knits. They have lots of quilt kits, paper piecing quilt kits, which was really exciting, and Bethany actually ended up picking up one, and it's absolutely beautiful. It has a massive like June bug, but it's like a beautiful June bug, you know, like, I don't know. It's a beetle if you don't know what a June bug looks like. So what I found there, of course, they have like a flamingo section because we're in Tampa Bay, right? Which is what I expected. You know, this is what I, as a flamingo lover, expect from the Florida, you know, area, that quilt shops should have a section dedicated just for flamingos. So I ended up getting this beautiful Tula pink fabric. Oh my goodness. I didn't even realize this was Tula pink. I just saw flamingos and was like, yep, thank you. I will get me some of that. I'm not sure. I think I got a yard and a half, but I might have only gotten a yard. Maybe only a yard. But again, I use this stuff for small projects like bags and wallets and things, so I really don't need a ton. I don't plan on making a quilt or anything with this, but I do plan on like fussy cutting those flamingos out and making something amazing, which you will of course hear all about. And then they had the most beautiful panels, okay, and they did a really awesome way of displaying them. One, they had huge, what do you call it, quilted panels already done on the wall, so you could like see the finished product, which is really awesome. I'll try to like include a clip here of the one flamingo quilt, and they even had quilted flamingos on it. It was insane. There was 2 flamingo quilts. I ended up only getting 1, and hopefully I can get this all in shot. If not, I'll have to post a photo here, but it's like a painted flamingo. So here it is. So this is the top with the birds of paradise, and then we go up, and then there's 2 beautiful flamingos. Isn't that gorgeous? And then we go up even further, and then there's some fun seashells on the bottom, and the flamingos are clearly standing in water. I'm obsessed. So my vision, of course, is just to quilt this panel and then have it on display in my sewing room, because 1, it'll bring me joy because it's flamingos and it's bright and cheery, and I need some dampening in this room. So if you're ever wondering, like, you know how some people, like, this room is quite empty in terms of things that can absorb sound. People usually put those ugly foam things on the wall, you know? Quilt some things and put them on the wall, and it does the same thing, and it's way prettier than those weird looking cone foam things. So I got this, and then I ended up getting a matching fabric. This is from Greg Paint House Studio Fabrics. I got the matching fabric to go with it. It actually is like, it has the, what do you call it? The Birds of Paradise. Painted in the USA. Let's see if I can read this. It's called Fabulous Flamingos by Roe Gregg for Paintbrush Studio Fabrics. So I got about 1.5 yards of this, and then I'll use this to do a really beautiful border around this. And I think it's gonna be so good. I'm so excited. Like, and it's such good quality fabric. And it was only like $13 a yard, which in Canada, this easily would be $32 to $40 a meter. And a meter is only 3 inches more than a yard. So that's really expensive. So that's what I got at Fabric Smart. And then we went over to another shop, which they recommended, which was very nice. It was called Whim Doodle. And she just has the most aesthetically pleasing shop I've ever seen, with all the bolts carefully like curated and styled and color coordinated on the walls. She has tons of like charm packs and fat quarter packs and all kinds of just everything that you could ever want for quilting, plus quilting tools. Just so many fun things. So I saw that she had a whole wall of Tula. So I was like, okay, well obviously I need some more Tula. So here you go. This is what I got. This is the first one. And this one has the stag on it, so you can see that. I love this fabric because, again, you can fussy cut those beautiful images out and the flowers and stuff, and you can have fun with that with those small projects. You know, you can really hone in on these designs and really make them pop. So that's the first one. I don't know what it's called. Free Spirit. Oh. Dear John? Tiny Beast, maybe? Tiny Beast. Okay, and then I got this one. Again, the animals spoke to me. This is the elephants. How beautiful. I mean, not just the elephants, but the flowers. Like, they're just so beautiful, and I love this colorway. Everything that Tula has with these types of designs, they have multiple colorways. So you can really, like, if you don't like the blue, you can get the pink. If you don't like, you know what I mean? So, oh, it's just so gorgeous. And I love how vibrant those flowers are. They're just beautiful. So, I got, again, another Tula. And then I was standing there and I was checking out, and I looked down and this fabric just spoke to me. It's a massive print. It's by Anna something. I will leave all this information down in the description box. But huge print, and I think it's 108 wide, she said. Like, it's for like a quilt backing. Look at this. Look at those massive flowers. Now, if I was making a quilt, like for my panel, I would suggest putting it on the back, but I do know that it's going to be hanging on the wall, and I'm not going to be able to see this ever. So it's kind of a waste. But I mean, if you weren't, and you were going to make this into like the center of a quilt blanket or something, and then have this on the back with the massive flowers, like, ugh, it's just, you know, all the color in the world was in Florida, because I'm just coming off of a dreary winter where we didn't have sun for 2 full months. So it was really nice to get out and see the blue sky, so much blue sky, and watching the pelicans and all the different types of birds. You know, we have lots of birds here and I love watching them, but it's just so fun to see all these other birds. So I'm sitting there videotaping every single bird I see, because I don't see them every day. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more fun tutorials coming. I have them actively in the works right now, so I am not lying when I say this. So I hope that you stick around, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and like, and if you have any questions about my trip or where we went, comment down below. And yeah, again, all that information for all the places that we went will be in the description box. So happy to see your face. So glad to be back. It is a new year. My year ends or begins in April. So that's when I feel like the new year is finally here. So new year, new opportunities, new fun projects, and I'm excited to be here with you. And yeah, so thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next tutorial. Bye guys!